some strangers. I know y'all, I ain't been here in a long time, but I have just been taking some R&R, just relaxing, trying to get my mind right. Took a little break. But I miss y'all and I just wanted to come on here and see what's good real quick. Y'all know I'm about to go to work. So I'm just checking in real quick. But how is everybody? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm straight. I'm chilling. I'm just ready to go back to Vegas. Yeah, I know. Last night I watched the Baddies Midwest reunion. I have been waiting on this reunion for so long. All of the shit that has been going on with the Baddies has been ridiculous. From Diamond the Body and Natalie Nunn to Anna Mac, Biggie, Anna and Natalie and everybody who's just about sick and tired of her. So Natalie done finally got in the ring this season, this reunion, and I don't know. I don't think she was ready for it. But it went down. Diamond the Body came out. She had on her Queen of the Night, if anyone got it. That's what I thought it was. It was Queen of the Night. What's good, Phyllis family? She had on her Queen of the Night gear, her cape, and everything. She looked good. The girl looked good. And she came out and she hugged. First, she hugged Saucy. Then, she hugged Natalie. And then, she slapped the shit out of Natalie. I mean, the bone shit out of Natalie. I could not believe it. I was like, whoa. Now, Scotty was sitting right next to her. And she had explained, like, look, they was just backstage taking match shots together, having a good time. Diamond was acting like nothing. Diamond knew what was up. Diamond understood the assignment. Of course, she's not going to have that beef with her right away. So she waited till she got on stage. And she gave Natalie the one to the face. Like, oh my goodness. Natalie was not expecting that, but Natalie was expecting it. Natalie came dressed to fight. She did not come dressed cute. She didn't come dressed like she's the CEO. She came like she was a baddie herself. Now, I want to say this. Her her fighting outfit was cuter than her performance outfit. Did y'all see what Natalie had on when she performed? It was a red booby cut out, booty cheeks cut out, tape over the nipple, long bone straight hair all the way down to the ass. I mean, the hair was giving. The hair was giving. But the outfit was not. I did not like the outfit. I hated the outfit. I hate her outfit as much as I hate this shirt I got on. I hate this shirt. But it's not mine. I found it and I just put it on. It's ugly, but I needed something really quickly. But anyways, she had on this red. Now, she looked better in it than I would. All right? She looked better in it than I would. So I can't say too much. But she shouldn't have wore that. She shouldn't have wore that. I don't know what she was going for. She was going for the seductive sultry, but it gave pigs in a blanket almost. She was like 2 cookies away from maybe I shouldn't wear this. It was that tight. And it wasn't like it was that tight. It's just her body, I don't know if it was the shoulders or her hips. It just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. But anyway, she did her little song that she does. And she thank you for the like. And she had on and she did it. She did her thing. She did pigs in a you know, that's my favorite breakfast. So ain't really that much shade because that is my favorite breakfast, okay? Okay, so that's props. That's props. That's my favorite breakfast. All right? Coming from a big bitch. That's my favorite breakfast. So she should be happy. All right? But so and then here was the thing. So after Diamond hit her and they remove her from the stage, Natalie tries to get her removed from the set. She wants her gone. Like, you can't even be part of this reunion. You're done. You're done. You're done. You type of thing, right? But the girls, they ended up letting her I don't know. Production let them come back, let her come back on. Natalie was not having that. So I'm trying to figure out who was in a higher charge than Natalie and was like, no, she going back on stage. And not only that, she's going to be part of Baddies Africa for a minute. Because remember, she was part of Baddies Africa, but her and Anna just got fired. That's T. Her and Anna Mac just got fired. So I don't even know if they're going to show them at all during Baddies Africa. But Anna and Diamond just got fired. So they're done. They're done. They're done. So I don't know how that's going to go. But anyway, so Diamond comes back on the stage. And by this time, Rolly is on stage. First of all, Rolly, okay, girl. You looking snatched in the waist. The waist is coming down. But is anything else? Did she want anything else to be snatched? I ain't sure because that's the only thing that's looking a little shoom. Everything else still looks big on her. Still looking big. So I ain't sure what she really trying to go for. But she looks better. She looks better. But she was out there this time. And by the time Diamond came back out, Diamond had on a blue two-piece. Now she knew she had to dress up for Rolly if she wanted to go toe-to-toe with Rolly. And she did. And, of course, in good fashion, Rolly is about to drag her to bits. That's how the episode went off. They was about to fight. So far, we have seen Emma get her nose ring pulled out. I don't know who did that. Was it Dolly? Or was it another one? I'm not sure. Because so many girls fight each other, I can't recall. But Emma gets her nose ring pulled out, so her nose is bleeding. Her nose is fine. It was just her nose ring. It was just a nose ring. She didn't get too much. And who else? Who else? Scotty and Rolly, they made up. Was it Scotty and Rolly? Jayla and Rolly, they made up. So here's the thing. Jayla is scary. I am truly convinced now Jayla is scary. Jayla didn't want no smoke with Rolly. I mean, who do? But Jayla wanted no smoke with Rolly. When Jayla got up on that stage, she did all of that talking. She was trying to smooth it over, trying to get her point across and all of that before Rolly got up and went and knocked her ass out. So Jayla, I don't know what it is about her, but she's cool and I like her and I like her on the show. But when it comes to fighting, she don't. And if you a baddie, you got to get in the ring. If you going to talk that shit, you got to be able to back it up. And not the fact that Jayla won't get in the ring. She don't want to. She going to talk her way out of it before anything. And so that's why I feel like it's not really a baddie thing. She's not really baddie material. She would be fun on another show if it had nothing to do with fighting or at least a little bit of arguing. But she's not ever going to get in the ring like that. That's just the thing. It's just never going to happen. It's just not. Summer, she hasn't came out yet. But her and already done got into it also. And I know I cannot wait to see her and Anna get into the ring. Not the ring, but you know what I'm saying. Big Lex, she came dressed up in a whole entire boxing match gear. So you know she bouts to wreck shit. Now, I will say this. The girls did exactly what I said that they should do. And I'm glad somebody listened. They came already cute, to walk the red carpet, if you will. That's what I'm saying. You're not, don't come on the stage being cute trying to fight. With your weave so y'all can just tear each other's wigs off. Like, we tired of that. We tired of that. Y'all should know better to be coming on these shows with some cornrows or your hair pulled back in the Tweety Bird. Something at this point, right? So when they came to this time, they all came dressed up already. Cute, looking very whatever they wanted to give. And when they got to the room, Then they dress down so they can get ready to fight. That's how it went for a lot of them. And I feel that's how it should go. Why is y'all coming on to the reunion trying to be cute when y'all know y'all just about to get in the ring and get y'all ass whooped? I don't understand it. Why mess up a good weave that you gonna get torn up out your head and someone's probably gonna take it from you and wear it on the next on the next show? I just never understood it. I just didn't, and I don't. But that's what's going on. So what else is going on in the world is we got Wendy. You know, she's still going fighting for her freedom, trying to get out of this conservatorship. And this judge is just a pain in the ass. This judge is really on the Guardian side here. This judge is trying to make it impossible for Wendy to enjoy her life. She is just trying to enjoy her life, get out of this conservatorship, but not all is done. Still working on it. Free Wendy. We still trying to free Wendy. An all celebrity, female celebrity went up in space today. One included Gayle King. The way Gayle King was looking when she got on that rocket, when she rung that bell to get on, she looked like she looked mad, actually. She looked mad, like she was put into this, or she regretted saying she was going to do this, or any of the nature, right? So I had no idea how long they were going to be up in space, but they back already. They good. I don't understand what the point of that was, but everyone's talking about it, and I don't even know why. It's dumb. Um, One thing that has been going on, and I am in love with, y'all, is the Chinese bussing out all of the name brands for what they really are and how they really manufacture their goods. Y'all, everything is made in China. Everything is made in China, okay? It is really we know that. We talked about this all the time. So now, which is crazy, China doesn't even have TikTok. They don't have TikTok. And I didn't even think about that to know that or anything. Because I've seen Chinese people on. But I guess they ain't in China. Now, the thing is, even though they are not on TikTok, somehow all of these Chinese people are just coming on TikTok, bussing these manufacturers, these brands out, talking about how they get their stuff made in China. China ships it back to them so they can put their cute little tag on it and make it 10 times as much. Now y'all recall all of the time. It's like a funny thing, but it's true. They say you're not paying for the product, you're paying for the tag. That is really, really true. They really, really mean that. You're really just paying for the tag. Prada, Gucci, Ralph Lauren, Saint Laurent, Lululemon, Versace, Piper, no. Yes. It's real. It's real out here, y'all. And it's so crazy, you know, because a lot of these big brands ain't nothing. And it's ugly. Y'all buying it simply because it costs that much. And it got made for less than $10. And y'all buying it for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This makes me so happy I'm not rich right now. Because had I been, I would have been spending my money on ridiculous shit like that. No, I wouldn't. Not purses. Well, purses, yeah, because I got a purse thing. But not the big ones. Like, baby, it is going down. Like, all these manufacturers are being called out because of these tariffs. Trump, you did it. Trump, look what you done did. You done did something you didn't even mean to do. Look at you. Just doing all types of shit. Just doing all types. And it's quite funny. You know, Elon's been real quiet lately. He been real quiet lately. He been real broke lately. That's the thing. He been real broke lately, too. Yeah, he has. He has. Yeah, I know tonight at midnight, right? I hope it's at midnight. I hope it's again at midnight that the next episode of The Handmaid's Tale drops tonight. I am so upset that I have to wait each week for a new episode. I just want to binge it. I just need to binge and get it off my life because it's I'm stressed and my nerves are shot trying to think of how this is going to end. Is June going to get Hannah back? Is June going to get Hannah back? Is June going to get Nick back? There's so much going on. I mean, I love Luke and all, but she belongs with Nick at this point, I feel. It's just so much going on. But I just wanted to come on here and say hi, y'all. I really have nothing to talk about. I don't got no topics, but I did want to talk about Baddies Midwest real quick because there's a lot going on. And, Baddies Africa started, and they had their first night out. It was Lemmy's birthday, so Lemmy went to Africa. They had a whole entire thing in Africa, and that was the Baddies Africa first night out. And it goes down the first night. They are talking about shit already that is going down on Baddies Africa. So this is going to be an interesting season to come up too. So, yeah, that was the reunion. We'll talk about next week because that's when a lot of shit is going to go down with everybody. That's when a lot of the fights are going to start. We seen, Saucy and Bobby introducing everyone. We've seen a couple of good things. But then we're going to see some more. What's up, Assassin Productions? So we're going to see a lot more next week. So we'll have a lot more to talk about next week with these girls. I can't believe it's going to be a lot of blood. It's going to be a lot of bruises. It's going to be a lot of wig splits. It's going to be a lot of that. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. But tonight they should be dropping the next episode of The Handmaid's Tale. So when I get home, I'm going to watch that. And I'll be dropping the highlights and commentary of that. And y'all just be cool. Try to stay away from all the negativity and try to stay out of the way of whatever Trump got going on that's going to fuck up your life in the next 4 years. Other than that, y'all have an amazing Monday. So I hope y'all have an amazing week. And I will see y'all catchikg.